Warning, Prospect Watch is not your average hockey podcast, and that's okay with us. Our goal is to introduce you to stars in the making from all over the world. They may not be household names yet, but we assure you they will be soon enough. Welcome to Prospect Watch.
Hello and welcome to Prospect Watch, a podcast that focuses solely on the discovery and promotion of some of the best young talent in the game today, from all reaches of the world. I'm your host, Lance Green, and of course, joining me is my co-host, Steel. Steel, how are you?
Oh man, I'm doing great, Lance. I'll tell you, my friend, I think we got another good one.
I think so, and I don't think maybe some of you have heard about this one before. This week, we have a very young and up-and-coming player joining us from the newly formed hockey hotbed of North Carolina.
Wait,
All
what?
right, we'll get to it, right? Yes, you heard that right. His name is Ryan Hedley, and he is so good that he has already been drafted by a team in the OHL as well as the USHL. All right. Ryan, how are you? And thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be on. It's awesome.
Awesome, man. Great, man. We're really excited to have you on. Thank you for joining us.
Problem.
Good deal. Now, for those of you who haven't heard about this young man, I'll give you a brief rundown. Ryan is 15, almost 16-year-old center who stands at about 5'11" right now. Over the last 3 seasons, while playing for the Carolina Junior Hurricanes, he was able to score an incredible 375 points.
What? Wait, what? Did you just say 375 in 3 seasons?
I don't think he took a shift off with that many points. I don't know.
Oh my God.
That's ridiculous, right? But
okay.
Listen, it gets better. So this past season alone, Ryan was able to score 50 goals, 81 assists for 131 points in only 54 games played. All right. Steele, that means he was scoring at a rate of 2.42 points per game. All right.
Wow.
So I'm excited, Steele. I don't know about you. So let's get this guy some questions. Yeah. All right.
I am so with you on that, man. Lance, why don't you lead us with the first question?
Sure. So, Ryan, can you tell us one NHL player you tend to model your game after, maybe?
Yeah, for sure. I think my game translates to Leon Draisaitl a lot. Just with the IQ, his IQ and playmaking is really amazing. Puts up a bunch of points every year. See myself that great defensively as well. 200-foot game. I watch him a lot and see myself in him.
Wow, that's a pretty lofty player there who has definitely got the NHL by the scruff, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Actually, he's one of my favorite players in the NHL.
Oh, yeah.
So that's probably why I like your game so much then. Huh?
Scored points there already, Ryan. I'm telling you.
Right.
Now, listen, this last
your game, prior to us starting this interview, there's a lot of different facets to your game. So maybe give us some of your strongest attributes, some that you think are the strongest part of your game.
Yeah, I think my speed is one of the strongest parts of my game, be able to get by defenders. I think my IQ is also the biggest part of my game, finding open players, finding open ice to be able to create. And I think my passing is like one of my best aspects as well, just being able to thread the needle and find players back open is one of my best parts.
Awesome. Now, follow up to that question, what would be something that you need to work on?
I think the 3 biggest things I need to work on are my first 3 steps. My acceleration needs to get definitely faster. I think my shooting needs to get better, like finishing. Not the best finisher right now. I need to score more.
Yeah, right. Score 50 goals. Oh, okay.
Need to score more. And and my hands, just getting better, faster hands in tight spaces.
Wow, look at that, man. So young and so aware already.
I would say one of his best attributes, Steel, is his ability to skate with speed
Yeah.
when he has the puck on his stick. I
Yeah.
think that is a trait that few people really have in this game. They tend to slow down once they get the puck on their stick. They're fine chasing the play or catching up to the play. But I think Ryan is able to accelerate once he has that puck on his stick. And really, even if he needs to take it to the outside, he'll do that as well and be able to cut back in because he's able to speed up when he has the puck on his stick. So
from what I've seen, his anticipation is really, really good. Is that bodes into that hockey IQ, and that he's able to read the plays. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Good.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lance.
All right. Well, so recently I heard you went to a certain camp for a team that you were drafted by. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I went to the Cedar Rapids USHL camp. It was a great time. I mean, first experience at a junior camp. It was really fast, hard hockey. Like, definitely a bit of a wake-up call and how much I still have to improve and how good these guys are. And it was great. It was very fast, great hockey.
Awesome. What were some of the things that you were able to take away from that first camp?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like I could hang and still create plays, but I just have to get bigger and stronger. Like, these guys have pro bodies. I'm still a little weak.
All right. Well, on that end,
You'll get there, right? You'll get there.
how about if we do this? I used to be a professional chef way back in another life. So, what are some of your favorite like pregame meals, or do you have like one of your favorites, or do you have a go-to like pregame meal or something like that, or what's one of your favorites?
I really don't have like a pregame meal. I mean, I think I end up getting Chipotle a lot before games. Chipotle is a big one I usually get.
There you go.
A Caesar salad is usually like a thing I eat before games. Other than that, I don't think I have like a go-to.
All right.
Okay.
Can you tilt your camera down a little bit? There you go. All right. That's Chipotle, Steel. That restaurant is pretty popular on this podcast
I've
when we ask that
noticed.
question.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, it's a good rice, good easy on the go meal there. Got some protein in it. Yeah.
Good deal.
So I think I know this one, but who would you say you give the most credit to for getting you to this point in your career?
Definitely my parents. My parents have definitely helped me the most. Just being able to push me, and then also the financial help and the time they put in, like traveling with me to different tournaments, driving me to the rink daily. Like, just my parents have helped me the most.
All right.
So, Ryan, we know that hockey is life right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, everything is all about hockey, but how are you doing in school? How is school going for you?
School's going great right now. My first freshman year of school was definitely a bit hard. I went to a public school local here, which was, I mean, 3,000 kids. Like, teachers don't really care about you. Especially, I missed 38 days of school with all the traveling, so that was really hard to like gain all my school stuff. And then this year, I did online school at the rink, and way better. Like, got all my work done. I think I had like a 4.0 GPA. It was great.
Awesome. That's what we want to hear. Yeah.
See, I really like the fact that, Ryan, you saw that there was something you needed to take care of, and then you made the adjustment and took care of it.
Yeah.
And I can see that in your game. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
That's good stuff. Well, if in addition to that question, you may not be thinking about it right now, but is there anything you're maybe leaning towards in a post-hockey life, maybe, or a backup plan for school, that a career you might want to have?
I haven't really thought of exact jobs. I think I'd like doing sales probably. I mean, I think I'm gonna get a business degree and see where that goes. But
Okay.
Not exactly sure yet.
Okay. I mean, hey, you're still young. You still have
Yeah.
time, enjoy a little bit, right? I mean, this is a pretty exciting time. You were just drafted by the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders of the USHL, and you were also drafted by the Oshawa Generals of Ontario Hockey. Both great teams. Uh, okay, so how does that work? You play for both of them now, can you?
No. I'll probably have to make a decision. I'm gonna go to prep school this year, and then hopefully play for one of the 2 junior teams after that.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
so
was going to be my next question. I think it's Salisbury, right?
Yes, it is.
School, the Crimson Knights.
Yep.
Okay. What made you, really decide on that? I know they got an some alumni there. Johnny Beecher, first round pick of the Bruins, and Matt Coronado of the Flames as well. So, what made you really pick that school?
Yeah, so I definitely realized I had to leave here, go to a better program for hockey, and a bunch of kids I skate with in the summer back from Raleigh, older kids who are at college now, they went to prep school and they loved it. So I visited Avon and Salisbury, and when I was at the campus and talking to Coach Will, I just fell in love with Salisbury.
it's a quaint little town too. You know what I
It
mean?
is.
Salisbury, Maryland's a quaint little town. You
No,
know what I
no,
mean?
it's up. I think he's
Salisbury.
going to Connecticut. Yeah, he's not. He's
Oh,
up
Connecticut.
top.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry. I thought he said Salisbury, Maryland. Okay, all
No.
right. But that's somewhere where you feel that is going to do you some good. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
So,
no,
yeah.
it should be
All right.
great
There
for
you
my
go.
health.
All right. So, you've seen it and have gotten to do a lot so far in your career. I mean, and with being so young and so much. At any point, is there one moment where you just kind of manage to just sit back and say, "Wow, I just did all this. Like I just scored, 131 points in 54 games, and I just, you know, blew up the league basically." I mean, do you just sit back and kind of? How does that make you feel about that?
I mean, not really. I mean, I haven't really accomplished my goals yet. I haven't played D1 yet. I haven't gone to the NHL yet. So not really. There's still a lot of work to be done, but definitely like kind of after getting drafted, it's like realizing a little bit like I can do this and I can accomplish this.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Now you talk about D1, college per se. Um, didn't I see that you played at Notre Dame Stadium? That had to be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that was awesome. That'd be
That's
a
that's
great.
my favorite college. So yeah,
You had to get that in, didn't you, Lance?
I did always, always.
Yeah.
Have you thought of any of the other? I mean, look, there's a lot of great schools
Yeah.
to go and play. Is it something that you want to do to go to the NCAA? I mean, a lot of especially like with the USHL guys, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of those guys end up going to the NCAA, and I mean, you see the list of guys that have basically gone through. Is that kind of something along the path that you're looking to do?
Yeah, I am. I'd love to go play NCAA. Great school and hockey.
What would be a school you would like to maybe aspire to, or something you would like to?
Yeah. I think a few dream schools are like Minnesota. I think Arizona State is really cool. Penn State. I've always loved them.
All right,
There you
Penn
go.
State's
I
near
noticed he
us,
didn't
so
say
yeah,
Notre Dame.
Mm.
He said 8, Lance.
yeah, yeah. I'll have to talk to him and his dad about that.
Yeah.
Convince him over time. But okay, well, when you're not on the ice,
Hmm.
what could we possibly find you doing? What do you like to do for fun away from the rink?
Definitely. Some of my hobbies and things I like doing. I love playing golf. Like definitely down here in North Carolina, tons of golf, great golf courses. It's lots of fun in the spring/summer. And then I like hanging out with my friends a lot, like away from the rink, just like hanging out with the friends, playing Xbox, going out, doing whatever. It's fun.
All
Awesome.
right.
All
What
right.
what kind of clubs are you using?
So I have a few Vokey wedges as my wedges, and then I use tailor-made irons. I don't know the exact. I think they're some 790s, something like that.
Sounds
And
right.
then I have a sim driver and a stealth 3-wood, I think.
Okay, an eclectic set then, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
There you go.
All over the board.
All right. So now this doesn't have anything to do with golf, but it has to do with hockey. So a lot of the players that we've talked to have told us about certain things about their game. And one of the things that I would like to know is, do you have any so what's your stick? What's the equipment that you use? What's your curve? And do you have any pre-game rituals?
Yeah. I mostly actually I think I'm pretty split between CCM and Bauer. I use CCM sticks, but I use Bauer skates and gloves, CCM helmet. So I'm kind of over the board there. Like, don't stick with one brand. Kind of just like different preferences of what I like. And then pre-game rituals, I don't really have any. I usually tape my stick before the game.
Okay. That's pretty standard.
But no, I don't think I have any too much.
No, no
maybe
weird habits yet.
Yeah, I might have to start them next year at prep school.
There you go.
All right.
Oh man.
Well, with you being down there in Carolina and playing for the Junior Hurricanes, do you see any of the old players? Like I know Skylar Brindamore, played there and has since won a national championship with Quinnipiac. Do you see any of those guys come in, or do you see any of the Hurricanes players or coaching staff come in and help you guys?
Yeah, so usually in the summer, it's great. I get to skate with a bunch of these former Canes kids that are now at college, like Skylar, Nick Hale, Kyle McLean. He's in the AHL. So usually a bunch of older, great guys that used to play for the Canes. And not really. Usually the Canes guys are doing their own things.
Right. Away for the the summer and all that stuff. All right.
Awesome.
All right. Well, I mean, that's you can't go wrong there with Skylar. I think he's one of the best face-off men in the NCAA last year. So if you can pick up any hints from him, you're doing well, right?
Yeah.
So.
For sure. We're just gonna say we'll ask you and say that Hurricanes favorite team.
Yeah, Hurricanes are my favorite team.
Okay. You wouldn't mind getting drafted by them. Look, I'll tell you, be real honest with you. Okay. With all of the tape that I've watched with you and with what I've watched of Carolina, because Carolina is actually one of my favorite teams too.
Yeah.
I really think that you'd be a great fit on that team because I think you would slot right in there on that second line. That's just right. Hey, man, that's just where I see it. So
couple years off, right?
In a couple years, yeah. But with the game that you have now, and gosh, I can't wait to see you in 3 years. By the way, can we have another interview with you again in a couple years, right? When you get drafted and all that stuff,
Yeah, no. So I'd love to play for the Canes. I love Raleigh. It's a great city. Hopefully, if I do, Rod's still the coach. He's a great person and coach.
Yeah, man. That's one of the reasons why I like Carolina is because of him. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So awesome. Well, Lance, do you have anything else, young man?
Well, I just want to know if he has any advice for some of our younger fans, maybe aspiring to be, where he is in a couple of years' time or something.
Yeah, for sure. I think your work ethic is definitely the most important thing. Like, you have to outwork other players and put in more work. And I think you also got to take sacrifices. Like, you're not going to be, especially at my age, like, you're not going to be a normal high schooler kid. Like, you're going to have to, not be able to because you got to put in the work.
Wow. That's some pretty sage advice. What do you think, Lance?
No, I think he's spot on. I mean, a lot of kids nowadays have a lot of talent, but not the work ethic that takes to take it to the next level and hone their skills. And it sounds like Ryan's well on his way to doing that. So
I agree. I agree.
I applaud him for that. And like you said, I can't wait to see where he is in a couple of years' time. So good thing we got him early, and hopefully often, right? Hopefully he'll come back on and join us.
Please, anytime, friend, anytime. Well, I'll tell you what, man, this has been really great. Ryan, thank you very much for coming and spending a little bit of your time with us.
No, thank you for having me on. This is awesome.
Oh,
for sure.
Lance, thanks for writing the great article that you did about Ryan. By the way, if you guys want to check out more about Ryan, go check out that article at SteelFlyers.com/prospect watch/ Ryan Hedley. Got to go check that out, man. Great article, great information there about this young man. Lance, any up and comings?
Hopefully I have just put out a new article, Prospect Watch article today. So I'm in contact, hopefully, with that player and his family as well. So hopefully I can score him and get him on the show.
Awesome sauce. There you go. We bring you the best prospect from all around the world. They might not be household yet, but we assure you they soon will be. Thank you very much for watching Prospect Watch. I'm your co-host, Steel Flyers, and we'll catch you all on the next episode of Prospect Watch.